What's up, guys? Tanner Curran here from bparlay.com. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having a great day, and hope everyone is ready for the Week 9 edition of the NFL Picks. This is the best part of my week. I pump out a lot of content during the week, but there's one thing that rises and shines above the rest, like the Green Bay Packers did last week as underdogs against the undefeated Arizona Cardinals. It's this video, the Week 9 NFL Picks. Next week, it'll be the Week 10 NFL Picks, and so on, and so on, and so on. I got a few bones to pick with some of you commenters in the comment section, you know, the little chirp, the little chirpers. All right. But before we do that, I got to express my gratitude. Life's about gratitude, right? I'm grateful that I went 9-6 last week. I'm grateful that the sports books, the house, did not win last week. So I got to give my gratitude to you guys. 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. This YouTube channel has gone to the freaking moon because of these videos, the NFL Picks videos, and it's thanks to you. There is no me without you. There is no me without your comments. There is no me without your views. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. I think the first week we did this video, we had about 10 subscribers. We're at 2,000 now. The growth rate is astronomical, and I was not a math major. I'm going to talk about school in a minute here because I'm going to be taking you guys to school this week on the picks, but I'm not a math major. But that growth from 5 to 2,000 is pretty damn special. So thank you so much. Now, we're greedy here at bparlay, and we should as bettors. When we win, we want to win more and more and more and more. The winning does not stop at bparlay.com, guys. So hammer that subscribe button. Let's get it going. Let's keep going the freaking moon. It never stops. It never stops, right? We're not going to have to stop this week. Let's keep the growth going. Let's keep the wins coming. Let's keep taking money from the sports books. All right, bones to pick. I got two bones to pick. Now, you know what? When I say I got bones to pick, it's all fun and games, guys. It's all a little hoopla, you know. Bottom line. All right, here's number one. There's a couple people that we just want the picks. We just want the picks. We just want the picks. We don't want the hoopla, the extra. That's what you get with Tanner freaking Curran. You don't like it, stop watching the video. Bottom line. Next. Boom, roasted. That was from Michael Scott's The Office. Get it? Go watch The Office. Number two. Here's the biggest that I'm a little upset about. Oh, Tanner, why are you picking so many favorites? Listen, you pick the team that wins the game. It's not like I'm picking minus 5,000 money line favorites here. Come on now. I'm picking the spread. It doesn't matter if you pick the dog or the favorite on the spread. All that matters is who covers, who's in that little sweet spot. Guess what? 9-6 last week. I guess I did a damn good job. All right, there's number two. Number three, the third bone to pick, is about the music. First, you tell me, oh, Tanner, we don't like the music, or the parlay video. People are like, we don't like the music. Then it's like, Tanner, where's the music? The music is back, and it's not leaving anymore. There you go. So don't complain about that. Number four, here's my fourth bone to pick. I'm feeling picky today. All right? All you trolls that love to go back and check out the record, I tell you the record every week. But thanks to our awesome production team here, see, we have the record right here. So you can open up two tabs and you can go back, you can look and say, okay, was he right? Yes, no, yes. And you can check it right here. So you don't have to go back to this video and see when I actually told you what my record was. It's right on the screen. We're going to the freaking moon. Soon we'll be doing this in a Hollywood studio, honestly, because that's how much you guys mean to this show, getting the subscriber count up, and we really do appreciate it. All right, like I said, hammer the subscribe button. Bottom line. A lot of you just watched the video for the quote, and that's fine. Here's the quote. Ready for this? Let me preface this. Hungry dogs run faster, Jason Kelce. Now, when the Eagles, I should call them the Eagles, but they did win last week, so you know what? We can be a little nicer to them. The Eagles, I'm still going to call them the Eagles. That's what I do. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl a few years ago against the New England Patriots, Jason Kelce got up onto the stage at his victory parade, and he said, hungry dogs run faster. All right, how does this relate to betting? Here at bparlay, we're the underdogs. We're the little guys, okay? An underdog is a hungry dog, and hungry dogs run faster. All right, I'm going to break the fourth wall. I believe that's what it was. I was a film major for about a week when economics didn't work out. You ready for this? Hungry dogs run faster. Breaking the fourth wall or third wall, I don't really know. It's when you look in the camera, you go away from the people in the movie, you become part of the audience. Hungry dogs run faster. And that's what we're going to do. An underdog is a hungry dog, and hungry dogs run faster. By Thursday night, we're going to be starving to win money, okay? We're going to win it on Thursday. We're going to win more on Sunday, and then we're going to clean up on Monday, okay? Because hungry dogs run faster, and here at bparlay.com, we are starving for greatness. breaking the fourth wall or third wall once again. Hungry dogs run faster. Thank God economics didn't work out, because I just learned that and it made this video. I guarantee you. That's what people are going to be talking about in the comments section. All right. Follow me on social at Tanner Curran. Got to give a little free shout out, free advertisements. Yeah, why not? All right, Jets Colts. Let's go to work. Whew. Got to get in shape. All right, Jets Colts. Colts minus 10.5 here. Jets have a new king. His name is Mike White. If you don't know who Mike White is, don't feel bad. Not a lot of people do, honestly. However, one-hit wonders don't work in my book. They don't work in sports betting. I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to go with Carson Wentz. I don't like Carson Wentz. That's what you guys know. I mean, after doing these videos for 8 weeks now, you know I don't like Carson Wentz. So for me to go with Carson Wentz, I really got to hate Carson Wentz. I was surprised. I was looking at the spread consensus on this game. Colts minus 10.5, Jets plus 10.5. It's 50-50, honestly. People don't know. Don't fall for this trap that the Jets are good. I said it after they beat the Titans. Back in the day when Zach Wilson was under center, okay? I said this after they beat the Titans. Just because they beat the Bengals don't mean anything this week. I said it when they beat the Titans. Don't fall for this team. Don't think this team can cover the next week, because they can't, okay? They've covered twice this season. They have 2 wins. That doesn't win money. Go with the Colts at minus 10.5. If I'm wrong, great. Mike White's a god, but I think I'm going to be right on this one. That's Thursday night's game. That's an epic Thursday night matchup. We have the Jets on Thursday night. Woohoo. All right, at least it's in Indianapolis. Falcons Saints. Now, crab leg Jameis Winston, rest in peace to your knee. I do wish you a speedy recovery, because I love Jameis. But I was actually thinking about this, guys. Jameis Winston might be more entertaining now, not playing football, not having any football to worry about, than he was when he was playing. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you didn't see the video, after the Saints took down Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, after Tom Brady screwed me with a pick six, but you know what? I love you, Tom. How many times have you screwed me in the fourth quarter? Very few, so I can't get mad at you here. But when we look at Jameis Winston, all right, after the game, they have the smoke. It was Halloween. The Saints are celebrating with the smoke, blah, blah, blah. Jameis Winston is dancing on his crutches with a torn ACL. The dude is a content machine. Just get him on the picks video, because he's the whole, he could break the internet. He is the internet. Jameis Winston is content. So you know what? I still think he's going to be entertaining. That's besides the point. Here's my gist on this game, all right? Falcons can't cover against Carolina without Christian McCaffrey. You think they're really going to cover against the Saints or just beat the Buccaneers? Hell no. Saints minus 5.5. Oh, Tanner, you picked too many underdogs. Well, why would I pick an underdog at plus 5.5 against the Saints when they can't cover? All right, Broncos versus the Cowboys. Now, the Broncos want to lose football games. Does that make sense? I don't know if you watched the Washington game last week, but the Broncos fumbled with a minute to go. They fumbled once, they got it back. They fumbled again. They gave it back to Taylor Heineke and the Washington football team. It's like they want to lose football games. It's like I don't understand it. They want to lose football games. You're icing the game and you fumble. The one job you have is to hold on the football. If they do that against the Dallas Cowboys this week, the Cowboys will cover the spread about 100 times. The Cowboys can cover a spread without Dak Prescott under center. Are you kidding me? With Cooper Rush? His name's Copper Rush. They're calling him Copper on Twitter. Copper Rush was trending on Twitter. The dude's name is actually Cooper. I call him Copper. I think it's a cooler name. But the dude's name was trending wrong on Twitter. And you really think that a team like the Broncos can cover against the Cowboys when they can beat a good Minnesota team? A good Minnesota's not good record-wise, but a talented Minnesota team. That's a better word. They can do that without Dak Prescott. You think the Broncos can beat the Cowboys with Dak Prescott in Jerry's world? I don't think so. Cowboys minus 7.5. Lock it up. Oh, but Tanner, you take too many favorites. I don't care. Bills Jaguars here. It's all about winning. It's all about winning. Bills minus 14. Do you think I would like to take the Jaguars in this game? I would like to take the Jaguars at plus 14. 2 touchdowns is a big spread to cover. I believe this is minus 14.5. I locked it in at minus 14. Bottom line is, you know what? We look at big hands, Josh Allen. He's been eating a lot of buffalo wings. I heard that on the Manning broadcast last night. By the way, if you're watching ESPN on Monday nights, don't stop. Watch ESPN2 with the Mannings. It's much better. All right. Bills could be the best team in football right now. The Jaguars are one of the worst teams. Do I need to explain anymore? I don't think I do. Breaking the wall again. I don't. There you go. Great, man. Lock it up. All right. Texans plus 7 versus the Dolphins. Here's my first underdog pick. This is a rogue pick because I was looking at the spread consensus on this. And I don't know why 75% of people are favoring the Dolphins right now. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I think the Texans can cover this. They've been pretty good against the spread. They've been much better against the spread than the Miami Dolphins have this season. I believe Texans are 4-4 against the spread. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me. If you want to leave it in the comments, let me know. But you know what? I'm going to go with them. I'm going to ride with them against the spread. Not as a money line pick. Because you know what, though? Actually, The Texans could probably win this football game. I'm not going to lie. They might get the best of them, but these are two worst teams in the NFL. I'm not spending too much time on this game. I'm going to go Texans +7. I'm going to throw a little money down. I might include a little risk parlay. I'm not worried about this one. Patriots -2.5. Now, I am a Patriots fan. As you guys know, I wear Mac Jones gear all the time. I wear Mac Jones. I love Mac. He's a no-bull athlete. Got a nice little girlfriend, Sophie Scott, who walks through plays with him in the backyard. That's pretty damn cool. Mac Jones is good. All right. Mac Jones is better than people expected Mac Jones to be. Okay. Mac Jones is the future of the New England Patriots. So for all the haters out there that did not think Mac Jones was going to be good, go F yourself, because this dude can flat out ball. When we look at Mac Jones, though, he's never satisfied. That's why he's so great. Patriots coming off a huge win over the Chargers. Did he play great against the Chargers? No. But he stood up on the podium and said, hey, the offensive line played great. We ran the ball well. Defense played great. Special teams played great. I suck. That's basically what he said. And you know what? That's what I want out of my quarterback. That's what I want out of my quarterback. Mac Jones is my quarterback. Patriots -2.5. And I bet against Patriots all the time. So don't think I'm betting them because I'm a Patriots fan. I had some people message me the other day and say, hey, you bet the Red Sox too much this season. Well, you know, I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm a diehard Red Sox. I'm a diehard Patriots fan too. But I will bet the Red Sox every day of the week. I don't care. I'll bet them against the Los Angeles Dodgers, even though the Dodgers. So I'll bet them against the Astros every game. All right. I don't do that in football. Patriots -2.5, though, is a lock. Panthers still will not have Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, they beat the Falcons. Patriots are a different nightmare than the Falcons. All right. Vikings versus Ravens. Vikings, man. Vikings. Now, see, I had Cowboys. Now, if you guys know, if you go back to the picks video from week 8, I had Cowboys -2.5. See, there's the record right there, so you can check it out and you can compare for all the trolls in the comments. I had Cowboys -2.5. Now, by kickoff, Cowboys were +3. So I kind of got screwed locking in that early line there because Dak Prescott did not play the other night. But thank God for Copper Rush. I'm going to call him Copper. Don't get triggered. I'm going to call him Copper. Thank God for Copper Rush. They covered -2.5. They covered +2.5. They covered +3. It was a great win for them. The Vikings should be ashamed of themselves. They can't beat the Dallas Cowboys without Dak Prescott. That's a problem. If that's the way they're going to play, Lamar Jackson is going to give them a nightmare this week. I think Ravens coming off the bye week, they light it up. They light up the scoreboard. They have a great week. -5.5 for the Ravens. Easy money. All right, then we got Browns Bengals. Now, I don't know who's more, obviously the Bengals are more embarrassed than the Browns right now. The Bengals lost to the New York Jets last week. That was where Mike White, the legend of Mike White, the new king of New York, locked it up. He is the king of New York, by the way, too, because New York's a very fickle state. They booed Frankie Lindor's first day playing baseball. You know what? It's a fickle state. Mike White's a new king. Forget about Zach Wilson. There were literally people on social, and it's a valid take. I'm not saying it's not a valid take, but as soon as Mike White wins a football game, Zach Wilson is dead to the city. Like, that's kind of a problem, I think, a little bit. But again, that's why New York's the best sports mecca in the world. Blah, blah. I don't care. New York's not. I don't like New York. Anyways, Browns, Bengals. Browns should be embarrassed. They only scored 10 points against Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are not that good of a football team, but they are winning right now. So I got to give them that credit. The Bengals are much better than they showed against New York Jets. They just stayed in Cincinnati. That's the bottom line. They stayed in Cincinnati. They didn't show up to the Big Apple. They say, hey, we could send our B team, our D team, our F team, and we can still win this game. That wasn't the case. This is the NFL. We forget that a lot, but Bengals did not win. Bengals -2.5, though, this week. I think it happens for them. Pittsburgh didn't look good against the Browns. Pittsburgh didn't look good against the Browns, and the Browns still did not show up. Okay? I don't think the Browns show up again. They've been pretty bad over the past few weeks. I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals -2.5 at home in this game. All they got to do is win by a field goal. Joe Burrow's got to get his shit together. That's the bottom line. That's their way to win. Then we'll go Raiders -3. Now, we just had the Henry Ruggs scenario. If you haven't seen that, he's going to go to jail for a long time because of manslaughter, drunk driving case. Raiders -3, though, is still a lock in this football game. Again, don't get confused by the fact that Ruggs is going to be out. Don't get confused by the fact that the New York Giants, what am I going to say? What am I thinking? Don't get confused by the fact that they covered against the Kansas City Chiefs the other night, because they didn't. They really did. Okay, Kansas City's a bad football team. Yes, they did cover in the sports books and all that, but the Giants are not a good football team. Raiders -3 is still a lock in this football game. I will go with them till the day I die. I'm not going with the New York Giants. I'm not doing it. The Giants aren't good at football. Okay, yes, they're gonna have to overcome some adversity with Ruggs. But bottom line is, this team's gotten better since John Gruden no longer coaches them. I'm gonna ride with them. Let's go. Chargers -2.5 versus the Eagles. In this football game, Justin Herbert finally found out what a Bill Belichick defense was yesterday. Or not yesterday. Yes, yesterday. No, 2 days ago. I'm recording this on Tuesday. I'm losing my mind, guys, because you know what? The people don't want the picks. The people need the picks. I just study this all day. It's a lifestyle. It's a grind. It's grit. It's now glamour. It's grit. It's grit. That's all you got to know. Charge minus 2.5 versus the Eagles here. The Eagles had a huge win this past week. But you know what? When I look at this game, I think the Chargers finally bounced back. The Chargers had a bye week. They didn't play well through the bye week. They got to get back on track at some point. Justin Herbert needs to have a great week. Bottom line is this team goes with Justin Herbert. He's had 2 bad weeks in a row. When you have 2 bad weeks in a row, you're not going to win football games. Justin Herbert, sex god Justin Herbert. This is the last time I'm calling it. If he loses to the Eagles, I will no longer refer to Justin Herbert as sex god Justin Herbert. And if you ask for it in the comments, I will still not do it, just to let you know. Cardinals minus 2.5 versus 49ers. This is a steal. Okay. Cardinals are one of the best football teams in the NFL for a reason. I did not think they were going to finish the season undefeated. If you did think they were going to finish the season undefeated, that's preposterous. That's crazy. I don't think they're that good. But Kyler Murray should rebound after last week's loss. Aaron Rodgers, kind of gave it to him. I love Aaron Rodgers so much. It's great. 49ers are 3-4 and 2 and get 2-5 against the spread. 2-5 against the spread, and all the Cardinals have to do is kick a field goal to win this football game. I'm going to go with the Cardinals at minus 2.5. I don't care if this game's at Levi's Stadium. Nobody cares. All right, there's better things to do in San Francisco than go watch a football game. Cardinals minus 2.5. Lock it up. Packers plus 3 versus the Chiefs. Are the Chiefs good at football? Like that's the debate that we need to talk about with this game right here. Are the Chiefs good at football? I don't think they are. I think Patrick Mahomes has too many issues with Jackson Mahomes and Brady Mahomes. I saw a funny tweet from Barstool the other night. It was like this kid crying. It was like when after a win, when Patrick Mahomes realizes he has to go. No, it was a girl. It was a college girl crying. It's like after a game when Patrick Mahomes realizes he has to go to dinner with Jackson Mahomes. And she started crying. Like, it sums it up perfectly. That dude's he's a distraction, honestly. It's disrespect. He's a disrespectful distraction. Get away from me. All right. Packers have owned the spread for the past 7 games. They have 1 loss this year. They have 1 loss against the spread. Good teams win. Great teams cover. I say it every week. Scare money, don't make money. Standing quote, resting quote, never going to leave. Tanner freaking Kerr and bparlay.com. Packers have covered for 7 weeks straight. That's all I need to say about this football game. Plus 3, them as underdogs. Vegas should realize what happens when you make Aaron Rodgers an underdog. You make him very upset. This is disrespectful, quite frankly, to have him as an underdog, even at Arrowhead Stadium, because the Giants walked into Arrowhead Stadium. And if Daniel Jones would have had somewhat of an offensive line last night, I think, you know what? Giants probably could have won that football game. Packers plus 3. Titans versus Rams. Now, King Derrick Henry is out indefinitely. He got surgery today. Huge blow. I'm not trusting Tennessee until I see what they can do without without Derrick Henry. I believe they have a chance to recover. I think they can still salvage this season. But Rams minus 7.5 is a mortal lock right now. It's a mortal lock until I see what Derrick Henry can do. This is another bet, though. If you want to be a little ballsy, if you want to take a little chance, I don't mind them at plus 7.5. But again, you got to think how valuable Derrick Henry is to this football team. Very, very valuable. It's a huge blow. I cannot trust them until I see what they do against the Rams, against a good football team without Derrick Henry. I think there's going to be some growing pains this week. But you know what? Who knows? Maybe they'll prove me wrong. I don't think they will. Bears Steelers. This is a tough one. It's not a tough one, but in the sense of, if Justin Fields does show up and play football, the Bears can win this football game, and they can cover because the Steelers are very inconsistent. Now, I'm going to ride with the Steelers on the spread here because the Steelers have won games recently. They are starting to win. They're starting to heat up a little bit. Ben Roethlisberger doesn't look like he's mobile in the pocket, but he can still throw the football when he gets protection. Steelers minus 6.5. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'd rather go with them on the money line. This is a decent money line bet. If you're looking for some value, I believe you probably get the Steelers at like minus 200. Still, that's not a great return, but it's good to put in a parlay. It's better than putting minus 500 in a parlay. So keep that in mind when you're betting on this game. Steelers minus 6.5. That was the B Parlay Week 9 NFL picks. Another week, another set of picks, guys. We're 9-6 last week. There it is, right there. Okay? Compare it to the last week. Let me know if the record was right. It was right. The producers checked it. The directors checked it. It's all right, guys. All right? Stop doubting me. B Parlay Week 9 NFL picks. If you're here for the quote, stay for the quote. If you're here for the picks, stay for the picks. If you're here for both, great. I love it. All right. 2,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Remember this. Hungry dogs run faster. Let me do it with glasses off. Hungry dogs run faster. Hungry dogs run faster. Clip it. Make it into a GIF. Do it all, guys. Hungry dogs run faster. That's the bottom line. Follow me on social at Tanner Kern. Thank you so much for all the support, guys. Keep hammering that subscribe button. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. Talk to you next week. I'm giving my usual outro. Talk to you next week for the Week 10 NFL picks, guys. Thanks for joining me. Have a great week. Best of luck Thursday, Sunday, and Monday.